So this is Crack Undead. This is one of those pre-workouts that's top notch. This is one of those ones coming from Poland, and like there's no other pre-workout like this one because it's coming from that one company that sets the bar high. The one that tells you this is the pre-workout of the decade. This is like that type of company. Crack Undead. This is not a DMAA pre-workout like the original. This is a DMHA and a DMBA type of pre-workout. It is strong, and it is one of those pre-workouts where I have to tell you the experience because let me take a deep breath because it was a wild day for me today with this pre-workout. At some point I was like, I need to record this video, I need to do a review, but I'm way too hyped right now. My heart is racing. I need a break. I need a break. Stop it, Dark Labs. Give me something that will just be safe. Give me something safe, like for fun, something I can take in between these type of crack days, because this is one of those pre-workouts. First, I'll go over the ingredients, and then I'll go over my experience. So this is Crack OG. The label is unlike any other crack pre-workout, even though it has crack in its name. Crack is just there as the name, but the label is something else. It's totally different. This is one of those pre-workouts that hits way differently because of the ingredients, but I'm gonna get down to the ingredients first. The first ingredient here is citrulline malate. Dose at 6 grams. Citrulline malate 2-in-1 ratio. You're getting around 3 to 4 grams of citrulline, pure citrulline here. Great for pumps, great for endurance. You know what it does. If you see my videos before, then you know what it does. Beta-alanine, the tingles, 3.2. Tingles alert. 3.2 is a big clinical dose. That's like how much you need in a day to make the most out of beta-alanine. It's going to help with endurance. It's going to help with power output. It has a lot of science behind it, but you do need to take it on a daily basis, not just in your pre-workout. A few times a week is not going to be enough. Then we have agmatine, a little bit of a pump going on there, 1 gram. Agmatine sulfite is also good for mood. It'll help for motivation as well. It acts like a nootropic in some way. Alpha GPC, missed one. Beta P, this is sort of like erythrogenesis, but erythrogenesis is more potent, 750 milligrams. Alpha GPC, another nootropic, 500 milligrams. And then we have N-actyl L-tyrosine, 500 milligrams, another good ingredient to help with the mind, motivation. And then we have erythrogenesis. This is the mood enhancer. You know what it is. 500 milligrams combined with the 750 milligrams of beta P. That's a combined total of over a gram in P. That means you're going to get that mood enhancement, supposedly. I'll tell you in my review though. Then we have caffeine, the granddaddy of stimulants. You can't have a stimulant pre-workout without caffeine. It's the grandfather of energy. It's the foundation. It's the first stimulant that needs to be in a pre-workout with stimulants. 300 milligrams, good. Caffeine citrate, another form of caffeine, faster hitting, supposed to be like instant, dose at 225 milligrams. Then we have a special stimulant, halostachin. Dose at 150 milligrams, that's kind of high. Usually we see something like 50 milligrams in pre-workouts. Then we have DMBA. Did I miss? Yeah, I missed DMHA. 350 milligrams. That's DMHA, the mild form of DMAA. It's okay, it's good. It's good for energy. Then we have DMBA, 150 milligrams. I'm sorry, I'm not really going in order here. I'm a little bit jittery still. Then we have 150 milligrams of DMBA. This is a very urgent type of DMHA relative ingredient that will increase energy, but in a very different way than DMHA or DMAA. It's more urgent. Then we have hordenine to prolong those stimulants, to make the energy last longer. 50 milligrams here. It's good. It's a good dose. Naringin. This is dosed at 25 milligrams. This is like bitter orange, synfrine type of ingredient. Then we have black pepper extract, 10 milligrams. It's going to help you absorb all the ingredients in here. Then we have alpha yo. I just noticed this has alpha yo. I didn't realize that, but 1.75 milligrams. That's like the more potent form of yohimbine. Hits harder, but with less side effects. And it hits hard. But 1.75, it's not too high. It's okay. It's like the entry level, which is perfect for some people because I know some of you guys will love this type of ingredient. So let's get down to my experience. First, the flavor. Let me get that out of the way. Like Garage Gym Homie says, there's no emotions in this. Forget flavor. When you're drinking this, you're not going to think of anything you bought from the store. This is going to be, you're going to be thinking, this doesn't taste as good as I thought it would. It's okay. It's not the type of ingredient. I mean, that's not the type of flavor you would be sipping and you'd be like, this is fantastic. I have sour gummy. I think it tastes like sour gummy. It's passable, but I know the ingredients in here are very hard to mask in flavor. The more they mask it, the more artificial stuff is in there, and I don't care about the artificial stuff. I don't care if it tastes like cough medicine. If it works really well, it's fine for me. So if you care about flavor, there it is. It's okay. 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Make it 7 out of 10 because I don't care. 10 out of 10. That's your number scale right there. And then, so the first 5 minutes of taking this, instant energy, hits hard. The caffeine citrate, the caffeine hydrous together, working together within minutes, like instant, no question about it. Not feeling sleepy, not gonna take a nap, impossible, not gonna happen. But I'm sitting there on the computer, 10 minutes into this, 20 minutes maybe, and I start to notice my heart is elevating. It's elevating, the heart rate. My heart rate is elevating to a point where it gets to a point where I'm on the computer working on mundane tasks and I'm skipping some parts because I'm so jittery with the energy. And then I'm thinking, I need to get to the gym ASAP, or the gym needs to come to me. Because if I don't get to the gym, this energy is building up way too much. Like, it is overwhelming almost. I want to say it is overwhelming, but it's not to the point where it feels like Assassin V6, where the jittery is there, the anxiety, and kind of like an angry feeling. No, it's more like urgent, like I need to go to the gym, I need to go pump some iron. I feel the top of my energy. Like I feel like I'm at the top of my energy and I need to go to the gym. Because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Like, this is a strong pre-workout. And you start to realize this half an hour into it, because the energy peaks and it just, you think that's the peak of the energy, but then it just like takes many steps even higher and higher. And I'm thinking, if this goes any higher, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna be alive tomorrow, but this sure is coming from Dark Labs. Those folks are crazy. Those folks are crazy when it comes to formalizations. And you have to remember, we are guinea pigs in this. DMBA and DMHA have never really been combined before. Like a year ago, it was never together in a formula. And now we have it in a pre-workout, and it's called Crack, and it's Undead version. Like, that's not the point. But we've never had those two strong stimulants in a pre-workout, where we are literally experimental guinea pigs in this. And I will tell you right now, it is strong, but I will not take this more than once a week. I don't think. Maybe twice a week is okay, but like, I'm aiming for once a month now after today's experience, because I do not want to be dependent on those stimulants. And I know DMBA has a very quick tolerance buildup. If you take it a few times a week, I know the next week you will not feel it as well. I know this because I have the bulk stimulant version of this. I have it in bulk, I add it to pre-workouts, and then after a couple of times, I don't get hit hard with it. I just don't get hit as hard as it was the first few days. So the tolerance does build up with that stimulant, and that stimulant's in here. And then there's other stimulants in here as well. Halo, Station, caffeine, yohimbine. Let me tell you, this is strong. But the pumps also, I wanted to get to the pumps. The pumps are okay. It's gonna come from the high energy that you're putting into your workouts, and that's coming from this pre-workout, Crack Undead. So the pumps are okay, it's passable. It's not worse, and it's not like, oh my god, it's so much better with Crack Undead. But the pumps are there, the pumps are good, not fantastic. But I would have really loved to see a nitrate form in here, because in Crack OG, there's nitrates in there, and then there's like 120, there is 120 milligrams of DMAA, which is never seen before, but that pre-workout hits so nicely. It doesn't feel overwhelming, and I think it's because of the nitrates that help, dilate the vessels. It helps increase vasodilation, therefore reducing blood pressure and helping out, just making the pumps feel more pleasurable. It just gives more pumps. But man, I am not kidding, it hits the peak. This Crack Undead, it hits the peak of energy like an hour into after drinking this, and then there's just like many more. There's a couple more steps after that peak, and I'm thinking this should not go any higher, because it's already hit me nicely. Don't want it to go higher. If it goes higher, I'm gonna have to tell someone that I took this, and then hopefully nothing bad will happen. But no, it's not that serious. I'm just kidding. But it is strong. It is not for beginners, and again, it is experimental use. The stimulants altogether have never been in a pre-workout before. You gotta think of it like that. It's never been in a pre-workout before, and you need to be safe when you're taking this. Do not take more than a serving. Don't take more than a serving, like period, don't. But one scoop, 15 grams, with mostly stimulants, and then there's about 5 non-stimulants, and then the other 10 ingredients are not, are stimulants. So we're talking about a 10 stimulant pre-workout with like 5 performance enhancers. And the energy doesn't die down after the workout. It's been about 6 hours since I've taken this, more than 6 hours, and I'm just starting to feel like I'm kind of on the way back down to my baseline for energy, but I'm still feeling a lot of energy. I can go back to the gym right now and probably feel as well as I did when I took this 7 hours ago. It's hard hitting. I am not kidding. It's Dark Labs. What do you expect? What do you expect from Dark Labs? Look at all these Dark Labs pre-workouts on this side, mostly high-stim junkie type of pre-workouts. FDA cannot touch them because they are in Poland, but they could always block their shipments in the States. So if you do want to take advantage of Crack Undead, I do recommend getting it, although I don't think it's in danger of being discontinued or anything like that because it doesn't have DMAA. But man, I am not kidding when I say this. I'm saving this for special occasions. Special occasions, please and thank you. No more after that. If you do want to get this at your own risk. Use my coupon code FITFRIC. It is quite strong. I'm not kidding. This is one of the strongest I've tried. It's easily going to hit my top 10 list for strongest pre-workouts. Wow. Okay, Dark Labs has done well. Maybe take the energy down a notch, or make a version where it's like where I can take it on a regular basis, like a daily driver maybe. Crack OG is close to a daily driver. I feel good taking that. I don't feel any side effects, but it's good. It's Crack Undead. FDA, you guys, if you are into the strong pre-workouts, try it. Use my coupon code FITFRIC. Check out my website for more strong pre-workouts, and check out my previous videos. And it does help if you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, if you want. If you want. Will you? If you want, though. If you want. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.